H2H Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Pleased to have your company as we kick off our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. But hello, I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, who's in the booth. And it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be covering this featured group. We've got a fresh rivalry developing between these two players as well, so that should provide some great entertainment to the spectators this week.
So it looks like they aim to beat Justin Thomas. Should add a bit of extra excitement to our coverage today, Henny.
Oh, that goes without saying, Luke, but Justin Thomas will not be easy to beat. I don't think there's a more competitive man out there on tour.
No, you're absolutely right there. He's a complete player. It'll certainly be interesting to keep an eye on this rivalry throughout the event. Setting up in the first cut.
This one heading to the bunker.
That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Getting ready to play their third. Playing their fourth shot. I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Sitting at 1 over for the day. The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their seconds.
And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This putt is about 17 feet long. This one has eyes for the hole. Well done. Take the birdie. So after that hole, he's now up to even with the card. There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I'm glad we get to see this again. This one should be practiced at home.
Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
One of the hardest holes on the entire property is the par 4 fourth, Rich. It is a strong, demanding hole right from tee to green.
Very picturesque, this fourth hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Nothing good out on the right-hand side, Luke. This headed for trouble.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
It's always good to cozy it up to the hole on a long putt, isn't it? Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
How close was that to going down? And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 fifth.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
This one's right of the green.
A bit wild on approach there.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
And here we are with the third shot. He shares the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this.
Surely it's going to.
That was a narrow miss. This one for bogey. Just one off the lead after that hole. Rich, there are a number of strong holes on this outward half, but the par 5 sixth, the players are definitely thinking birdie here, but it's all set up by the tee shot.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Playing from around 230 yards. Just one stroke back in this tournament. Opting for the 3-wood. Looks like this one's going to the beach. They're in the bunker, looking for an up and down here. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Hold this putt, and he'll become second on the leaderboard. Yeah, that was slightly misjudged.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat-out choke.
And after that hole, this player sits in second, behind England's Justin Rose. The par 4 7th, a little dogleg left to right. Again, positioning of the tee is key.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the Barranca and the canyons come into play.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Can they get a little ground draw here? Yeah, quality shot, that. Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow. Don't give him praise, just look with admiration. That's serious talent. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Oh, so close. Par putt coming up here. The Englishman Justin Rose currently leading this tournament, playing nicely on top. We head up the hill away from the ocean here at the 8th hole, Rich. A lovely par 3, but all the challenges in the green.
It is. It's very wide, not very deep. Players going in there with kind of mid-irons to short irons. Uphill the entire way. Difficult to get it on that back level when they stick the pin all the way on top.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly. And there it is. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. The par 5 9th is a monster, over 600 yards, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
I think the challenging part about it, Luke, is it's just straight away. You have to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and a straight third shot to find the green in 3. It really is just that simple and straightforward. The green does have 2 tiers on it, but for the most part, Luke, it's an inviting third shot.
4 victories so far this season. Good shot there, Beamer. Getting ready to play their third. And just 1 shot off the lead. Five feet coming up to the cup. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Time for the 5th shot. Wow, what a save. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. 9 holes down into this rivalry, Rich. How are you rating their performance so far?
Well, they are doing better than their rivals, so that's good news, but there still is lots of golf to play. Should provide us for an entertaining week, that's for sure.
As we head to the back 9 here at Torrey Pines South, Rich, the 10th isn't a long hole, but the slope off the tee makes it a difficult one.
It is. It cambers pretty good from left to right, so most players are going to take something less than driver, probably a 3-wood or a 5-wood, and try and hit a draw into that bank to slow the golf ball down. You find the fairway, the green sits slightly above you, but the difficult part about it is it's got 3 different sections, a front, a back left, and a back right. You got to get your second shot spot on to have the best opportunity for birdie.
Yeah, that one's looking good. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. Oh dear, that's on the beach. Yeah, got a bit out of shape. This one shouldn't find the cut stuff.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Nice line. That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Try and keep that scorecard a little less dirty. This is for bogey.
And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. There aren't too many easy holes here at Torrey Pines South, but the course certainly gets tougher as we head to the par 3 11th.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
Ah, absolutely flushed. A chance to get one under the card with this putt. Oh, so close. And this putt coming up for his par. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that shows the hands of a surgeon, doesn't it?
My surgeon's hands were a little shaky. That's why I have the scar.
We head to the 12th hole. This par 4 is as big and as strong and as tough as you find anywhere on the PGA Tour.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
This one headed in the wrong direction, out to the right.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Even for the day. Currently tied 3rd, just a couple out of top spot. Oh, almost went in.
And a par is all but guaranteed after that fantastic bunker shot.
Good looking putt. Yeah, good job. Nice par. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. All right, Rich, the par 5 13th, so much has been said about it. I'm interested in your thoughts.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
And here we are with the third shot. Only one shot off the pace. Good sounding strike, that one. That's well played. Pin high. Trying to get to 1 under here with this putt. Oh, lovely roll. Okay, so that finishes that hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Or will this one hang on and find the fairway? Or is it headed towards the rough? It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
And coming up well short.
Now let's head over and see what JT's been doing.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, great shot. Hole's out for a birdie.
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
Even for the day. Currently tied for second. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Yep, well holed for bogey. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We stride across the 15th, Rich, and we talk about strong par 4s. This is another one.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
Yeah, that one will play. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yep, I've paced this. He's got around 195.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Good shot there. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Was on a good line. Let's get back to it, shall we? Make this putt and you'll move into second on the leaderboard. He'll be disappointed with that one. That was a pushed putt. If you can make this one, it's for par. And a touch of frustration popping in there as the putt just missed the hole. And down it goes for consecutive bogeys.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
He's currently tied for 10th. Sixteenth, the last of the par 3s on this golf course, but it's not an easy one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult 2-putt to say the least.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye. Always a tough shot to get out of.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Getting ready to play their third. Just 3 strokes back. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Good putt, that. Now let's switch our focus to Justin Thomas.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The penultimate hole at Torrey Pines South is not a long par 4, but the danger lurks everywhere.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Well, now you just got to pray for a good lie because that one's heading towards the sand. That's not the shot they're after.
It needed to put some draw on that one, but just couldn't get it dialed in.
Well, they've found the bunker, but a chance to maybe save from there. Okay, safely on the surface, a chance for a putt to be holed here. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Okay, steady now. Putting for bogey. current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The finishing hole here at Torrey Pines South, one of the more famous on the PGA Tour, site of so many of Tiger's wonderful victories. Par 5, you can get there in 2.
You can, but you have to thread your drive in between those 4 fairway bunkers that line the fairway. From there, now you have to think, do I want to take on this flag with the bunkers right, bunkers left, and certainly the water in front? It's a daunting second shot, but if you're brave enough to take it on, then you could reap massive rewards.
That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. And here we are with the third shot. A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt.
Looking really good.
A par putt awaits. The round now in the books. Good luck next time. Well, Rich, that round reminded me of that old adage, early ripe, early rotten.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, well, he was born in the penthouse but ended up in the outhouse by the end of his life.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of H2H Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Delighted to have your company as we kick off coverage of this thrilling event. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam. It's been great to have your company here. And Rich, we're into the final round now. What's our next player dealing with as they get it underway?
Right now, Luke, this player is trailing heading into the final round. However, many things can happen. If the leader stumbles, this player's got a great opportunity to bypass, overtake, and win this tournament.
Can't wait to see what unfolds. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
From around 120 yards here. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill. Now that's how you roll the rock.
That putt ends up just short of the hole.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
Currently at 4 over for the tournament. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Quality shot, that one. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Ooh, right by the hole. Oh, that's too bad. Just 6 feet between he and the hole. Ah, that's frustrating. 3 feet to go here to the hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Sitting at +5 overall. Teeing off now on this par 3.
It might be stunning to look at, but it is painful. Can be extremely painful to play. Downhill all the way. When they tuck the pin over on the left-hand side, forget about it. Never hit it there. Only when the pin is on the center or the right part of the green should you be taking dead aim. Other than that, center of the green all day long.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. Straight out of the top drawer.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Oh, that's a clutch par.
John, give us a small update.
Down on the 9th hole now, guys. This is Justin Thomas's next shot.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Shame it didn't drop. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
Club up. I like this play.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done. Just didn't drop. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. A par putt on the table. Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Down on the 10th hole now, guys. This is Justin Thomas's next shot. This is a 35-footer from here.
Ouch, that hurts. That'll sting a bit. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. This hole is a long par 4.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. That swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. That's disappointing.
Looking for the draw, but not finding it.
Getting ready to play their third. 'Third. 'Third. Oh, I thought that one was going in. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
They've got this putt to pull ahead of Justin Thomas. This group rivalry could get interesting.
On a nice line.
Yeah, that putt looked pushed. Putting for bogey here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now 8 shots back after that hole. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
That was wonderfully done. Second shot here on the 6th. This one might roll into the rough. And here we are with the 3rd shot. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Hey, nice looking line. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. That was a gallant attempt. That's disappointing. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Next up is this 2-shot hole.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Oh, well played. Time for the second shot here at the 7th.
That dog will hunt.
Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, guys, I'm down on the 13th hole. This is Justin Thomas prepping his next shot.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Okay, let's get back to the action. Well, this will be a bonus, right on 17 feet from here.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for a par here.
Yep, tracking well.
Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are in front of a par 3. That's a nice looking shot, that one. Just fading back into play. This one heading towards the green. That's just inside the range. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
Well, I think they fell in love with the line, forgot about the pace.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Nicely done. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. That should find the bunker. From the sand, are they able to get up and down? Time now for the 4th shot. Well, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. Let's see if you can make this and keep the par on the card. Nice little putt to hole, that one.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, we're on the 15th hole now, guys. This is Justin Thomas.
Lining up from the sand now. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Oh, yeah. Are you kidding me?
What an outstanding bunker shot. What a play. Great shot. Nicely done.
As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far, Rich.
Well, after 9, so far, so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Around 110 yards to go. Needs this one to kick right. That's inside the house of opportunity. This putt is 16 feet to the hole. Birdie putt was oh so close to dropping. Yep, well done. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole.
This green from the back tee looks minuscule. There's just not a lot of room on the front of it. Even the back section, which it does get a little bit wider, it still is very small. A massive shelf, top left. If you get it up there, happy days for you. If not, just find the green, 2-putt, make 3, move on.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
For against the wind to stick that one
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle. Oh, that was such a good stroke.
It was on a good line. Putting for a par now. Let's head over to the 17th.
This is about 130 to the pin.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Oh, stop it. What a way to make your par.
That looked good the entire way, Luke. That shot was dialed in.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
And this player seems to not be too intimidated having Justin Thomas in their group today. That was a fantastic shot into this green.
This one's looking good.
And now intrepid on-course reporter, John standing by.
Down on hole number 18 as Justin Thomas gets ready to hit.
This is their 5th shot. Nicely holed.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Ooh, bold play here. Going with the chief off the tee.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a third shot that's absolutely blind. This third shot could be one of the most difficult third shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. Never easy playing out of those fairway bunkers. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. A 7-footer right here.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This looks good. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
He's in a share of 12th place.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Yeah, that was a safe play. You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. Okay, steady now. Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. That's well holed. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. The honour is yours. Time to hit a good one here at the 15th.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny, tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
This shot here near the 200-yard marker. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That might be one club too many.
Nicely done.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
Was that a rush of blood? Yeah, good mid-range putt, this one. Right on 17 feet. Oh, so close. And this next putt, it's for bogey. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. Yeah, I can understand you'd be disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green. The front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt to say the least.
Oh, they're dialed in. It's an absolute clinic.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. And that's their fourth birdie of the day. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
Playing this shot from 120 yards. Yeah, nicely played.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
A spot in the top 5 on the line here. That is hunting for the hole. Oh, just missed. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. And now teeing off on the final hole of this round. Come on, that finish line's in sight. Let's power towards it. Atta boy, good shot. Not quite sure about the strike on that one. This could be heading towards the rough. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket.
Just a fantastic shot. Guaranteed birdie hitting it that close.
And this putters for a final score of 70. And that will conclude his tournament to date. And Henny, no win for this player, but they set a goal and accomplished it by performing better than their rival. They've got to be pleased with taking down Justin Thomas.
Oh, that's right, Luke. This player challenged JT and beat him. That takes a lot of confidence, but also a lot of skill to pull off. Congratulations to them.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.